Welcome back, adventurers.
Good morning.
Today is a very special day for many people because it's the first day that Disney brings out all the holiday stops and celebrations for the holidays.
That's right, our favorite time of the year has finally arrived, and what better way to celebrate it than indulging in some new foods at Festival of Holidays 2022.
Yep, right behind us, you got California Adventure bringing out the booths for this time of year, and we also get another one to help celebrate the Black Panther movie, which just came out. So what are we waiting for?
Wakanda forever!
Let's get in there, and welcome to Dream Park. It was a mission to get in here for Festival Holidays and get all this food. We just went straight for it and we emptied out our tabs. So as always, you get 8 tabs that go around the edge of this, and then as you get your entrees, you can just pluck them off, and then you get to try all these different types of food, including this first one, which is from the first booth. It's called the Southern Mac and Cheese at the Holiday Duets booth. Features some creamy mac and cheese, andouille sausage, and my taste buds are ready. Tastes like it came straight out of New Orleans Square. Wow, that's good. Very smoky flavor from the andouille sausage. I really like it. Panko crumbs give it a nice little crunch. I think this is right up Kenny's alley. Worth it.
Well, I've never heard of andouille sausage. I have heard of panko. Let's see what happens when you put it all together with mac and cheese. That tasted like a combination pizza from Costco. It's not really cheesy. I usually like my mac and cheese like melted with gushing cheese, but I don't know, there's not really much cheese on here. I'm a little disappointed. The flavor of the mac and cheese gets overtaken a lot by the sausage, so wait on the Southern mac and cheese from me. Let's go ahead and dive into the other items. Hopefully they're better.
One of the cool things about Festival Holidays is the fact that even though you get this like lanyard with 8 tabs, you take it off for each item you want to try. What you can do is just, if you know what you want off the menu, go ahead and order everything from the same booth, and then they'll give you receipts, which has all the items listed on it. You just take it to the pickup order of your next booth, and then they'll just mark it off for every item that you get. And if you also want to strategize, what me and Kenny did was we just got 4 items on one receipt and 4 items on another receipt, so we could both be picking up items at different booths, but not have to use the same receipt. It's all about thinking smart at Disney. So that's why we're going right into number 2, the everything, well actually I should correct myself, Lox and Everything Bagel Nachos. They give you like the little bagel chips that they use for like bruschetta. I really like the flavor. I don't like the crunchiness of those little mini bagel things. Maybe they could have just used like semi-soft bagels, I don't know. I'm sure everyone would like this, but I just don't really like crunchy food. So I'll say it's a worth it for the flavor because I really love the Lox and the flavor of the onions and all the sauces, but as far as the texture of the and crunchiness of these like bagel thingies, I could do without them.
Now whenever I read something that says nachos, I usually think of tortilla chips, not bagel chips. It kind of looks like poke nachos. That must have been the most crispy, dry, crunchy bagel chip I've ever had in my life. Keep in mind, I don't usually eat bagel chips that much. Oh man, I don't know what to say. That wasn't good. That is also a weight on it. Michael got 4 for 4. I'm already at 0 for 2. This is not looking good.
We also managed to nab this tasty drink from the same booth, a twist on traditions. It's the Guava-Melon Lassi, which, judging by the looks and the taste I just had, it's gonna be delicious. Woo! Wow, Kenny, you're gonna have to get your own. They even threw some honeycombs on there. I don't know why. I don't know why the heck there's honeycombs on this drink, but it's speaking to my inner child. So with this handy dandy lanyard, they give you a list of all the booths, the items, and what they include. A Twist on Traditions has the Guava-Melon Lassi with guava nectar, rock melon syrup, non-fat yogurt, and honey, garnished with cinnamon whipped cream and honey flavored cereal, aka honeycombs. This is definitely worth it. Man, we might have to buy another one.
As soon as I saw guava in the description for this drink, I wasn't too sure about it, a mixture of guava and melon. I can't say those are my two favorite fruits, but the honeycomb add-on is a nice touch. And also whipped cream is on top is always good, but all we can do is hope and try. Yep, that's good. That's real good. I like that. Oh, that was refreshing. Yeah, I can taste the yogurt in there. Real nice. 1 for 3, folks. 1 for 3. Let's keep it moving.
And last but not least, we got the turkey poutine from the Merry Mashups booth, I think it's called. Turkey cubes, sweet potato bites, cheese curds, frosted cranberries, and it's kind of looking good. I'm gonna mash it up just a little bit, get those flavors mixed around. Oh man, Thanksgiving, here I come. It's not as savory as I thought it was gonna be. It's a little bit on the sweeter side. There's some kind of glaze on it. Kind of reminds me of the Thanksgiving bowl we had at Knott's Merry Farm a couple years ago. A lot of different flavors going on in here, but obviously a much smaller portion. So far, this is worth it, and we're 4 for 4, so I'm good with that.
I really wish they gave us bigger portions with our tabs. I just feel gypped. You're spending hard-earned money. 55 bucks with a magic key, which is only like $5 off the original price. I'm a big dude. I need a lot more than this little cardboard container, especially if I'm sharing it with Michael. But we're gonna dive right in. Sweet potatoes. Oh yeah. That put me in the Thanksgiving mood real quick. The turkey, surprisingly, is not too dry. The gravy adds a nice touch. Everything's pretty moist. The sweet potatoes are moist. Just a bunch of flavor going on. I think Michael mentioned that. Turkey poutine, I don't think you'll be disappointed. This is worth it for me.
That's 4 items down, and we have 4 more to go. And with all the savory stuff, I think we're ready to start inching our way a little bit closer to dessert, but not before we try out some sliders that we had our eyes on. So now that my sweet tooth is itching, we have to make a stop at Visions of Sugar Plum, and then we'll grab the chocolate bourbon Twix Tart that they have here, and then hit up sliders and then hot cocoa. Oh, thank you. All right. 1 item down, we got a little bourbon Twix Tart here, and now we gotta break the crowds and get some sliders. 1 slider and 2. And 1 more to go. These sliders are, oh man. I might not get them back to Kenny, I might just eat them on my own. All right, let's make some spirits bright and get some Santa's milk and cookies hot cocoa right here. Thank you.
There you are, 1 hot chocolate.
Oh, yes.
Chocolate. You can never go wrong with the solid slider, and that is what I believe we have here. The holiday ham slider with cranberry bacon jam and Gruyere. I don't think I've ever had Gruyere before, but it sounds real fancy. Look at the cheese all melted in there. On a salt and pepper brioche bun. Looks pretty good. In we go. I had a little more high hopes on this one. It didn't deliver like I thought it would. I wasn't too fond of the cranberry jam either. The sandwich was a little dry. That's gonna be a weight on it. Holiday ham slider, but good thing they also have the brisket slider. So on we go.
Kenny wasn't so stoked on the slider. I'm surprised. It looks like a little mini Thanksgiving sandwich. You can see why he might have been underwhelmed with the slider. Nice little holiday sandwich, but I think I would rather use my tab on something else. So it's good, just not great. Weight on it. But let's see how the brisket slider stands up.
I will say it's a very generous portion of meat that they give you. Hefty. Right. That is what I'm talking about. A little more moist to the sandwich. A little more flavor with the smoked onions added in there. And the brisket is pretty tender. So I'm gonna go ahead and give the brisket slider a worth it.
The other day when we were at the Christmas lights at Lavender Farms, the brisket was more like pastrami. Let's see how this one stacks up to that. Oh man, now we're talking. Caramelized onions give it really good flavor. Brisket is nicely cooked, not too fatty. not extra chewy. And then in a slider with a pretzel bun, oh man. This is easily the better of the two sliders. But now, I'm ready for dessert.
Get ready for this one, I have to read it off the script. At Visions of Sugar Plums, we have the chocolate bourbon flavored tart made with Twix cookie bar pieces. Now just get a load of that. Oh my goodness, it looks like a mini chocolate pie. No mess here. I think that's a chocolate lover's dream. Actually, let me get the Twix bar pieces in there as well. Chocolate is rich, not too rich where it's like, I can't eat that. But I'd say it's just the perfect amount of sweet and rich together. Now, if you love yourself some chocolate, I think this is gonna be great for you. Even for Michael, he's not much of a chocolate lover, but I think he'll find this very delightful. That being said, time to wash it down with some hot cocoa. Wow, I've never had hot cocoa like that. That tastes like they put butter in there. It's supposed to be Santa Claus milk and cookies hot cocoa, but that tastes like Santa Claus butterscotch hot cocoa. Either way, I'm not complaining. That is pretty good. That's gonna be worth it. Make sure to get this when it's colder. Maybe not when the sun's out, but when it's colder.
Now, honestly, I was probably most excited for this thing all day. Feels like a little mini chocolate pie. It's chocolate and caramel flavored mousse. You can actually see the layers. So you got the chocolate on top, caramel right there on the bottom, Twix pieces on top. What are we waiting for? You guys better not sleep on this. Oh man. This came from the Visions of Sugar Plum booth. If you get any dessert, make sure to grab one of these tarts. Easily shareable for two people. Chocolatey and rich. Has a little taste of caramel in there. But of course, what's a festival of holidays without hot chocolate? Kenny was right. Santa's been throwing a little bit of his flask in the hot cocoa. That's how he keeps it going all these years. Wow. Worth it. Easily worth it. And your kids can enjoy it too, so don't worry. It's safe for everyone. Festival of Holidays has definitely become a tradition here at California Adventure, allowing guests to try all types of food from all different cultures in a very easy, manageable, and tasty way.
Some of the foods you might find underwhelming, some of the foods you might find very enjoyable. Personally, I thought I wouldn't find the guava melon drink very enjoyable, but here I am, its biggest fan. I cannot say the same for the holiday ham slider though.
There will definitely be something for everyone, and you'll obviously get those things that you don't really care for, but come and try it for yourself. Festival of Holidays runs through January 8th, which is when the holiday season ends here at the Disneyland Resort. And thanks for joining us. Make sure to leave a like, a follow, and subscribe, and we'll catch you guys on the next Dream Park adventure.
Merry Christmas.